Hello, thank you so much for spending time to watch this video. My name is George Kobla Nyakpo. I am the executive chairman of the Homeland Study Group Foundation, a foundation founded in 1994 and has been in existence till today. Today is the 24th day of February 2025. This video is to clarify some misconception about the call for Western Togoland, as some of you have carried it. The Western Togoland call is not a call to break Ghana into two. That is one thing that I want all of you to understand. The Western Togoland call is not a separatist or a separation or subversion of the territorial integrity of the state of Ghana, as some of you have reduced the legitimate call from the indigenous peoples of this land to. Before Gold Coast will be granted independence by Britain, as per the resolution 1044XI, the United Nations instructed Britain to grant independence to the Gold Coast colony. And in a letter dated 13th December 1957, Britain wrote to the United Nations that she had granted independence to all the territories in the Gold Coast colony as the state of Ghana. She went on to say that after the independence has been granted to Gold Coast as the state of Ghana, she had taken the steps to form the union between the Togoland that was under her tutelage or her care or her mandate with the independent state of Ghana. So from the 6th March 1957, according to Britain, she had formed a union between Togoland and the state of Ghana. I want you to get this thing clear. The name Ghana did not encompass the union, the new nation that is formed in the union state. With the Togoland involvement and the state of Ghana, then we need to have a different name that the states need to bear. Now, even if you agree that the state of Ghana has included the union of the Togoland, then the question is, who represented Togolanders in signing to join the union after the 1956 plebiscite? Because that is what the United Nations Committee stated, that Togolanders are to take part in the 1956 plebiscite to determine whether to be in union with the independent Gold Coast or to remain as it is for a possible decision in the future, or to be reunited with the state of the Eastern Togoland or the French Togoland. So the question is, after our people went through the plebiscite and have decided to be in union, mind you, the purpose of the plebiscite is not to integrate the British Togoland into Ghana or into the Gold Coast that will be granted independence. This is not in any of the reports from the United Nations. What is in the report from the special mission and also from the plebiscite commissioner's report is that the people have decided in the plebiscite to be in union. So if we decided to be in union, a union is a relationship between two equal entities. In this case, the state of Ghana has granted independence from colonialism, and the Togoland that is on its own. So the question is, before our people begin to label themselves or to be labeled as Ghanaians, who represented them in signing the 1956 plebiscite into a union? Where did that union took place? Now, our people voted in 1956 to be in union with the people of the Gold Coast. Did the Gold Coast people also accept the decision from the Togoland people? Because it's a proposal. If I want to be in a relationship with you, you must also show an interest to accept it, or the otherwise. We cannot say we decided to be in union with Gold Coast or Ghana, then Ghanaian will just keep quiet and just accept us like that. It's not done anywhere. So the question we are putting before those of you who keep saying that our call for Western Togoland to be on its own to end this unestablished relationship with Ghana is subversive, it's a treasonous affair, or it's a separatist agenda. I want you to answer this question, because as people we need answers to historical issues. We need answers. So to be calling us separatists, chasing us here and there, arresting us, where in the union did we state, or was it stated that after the people decided to be in union, then they can no longer ask for a review or revisit of the plebiscite and its decision? Where is it written? Where is it written that Ghana have the sole right to punish anybody that called for Western Togoland in the union nation that Britain claimed she had formed for the people? These are legitimate questions for us. And if Ghanaians regard all of us as citizens and as humans, then our right to question anything about history and our right for answers must be upheld. Ghana have no right anywhere to claim that this portion of our country belongs to her, and she can make laws to punish anybody that to speak about this country. So our legitimate question for you is, before you start accusing us of being a subversive or organizing a separatist agenda, tell us, produce the 1956 Union Agreement. We want to know who represented Togolanders and who represented the state of Ghana in signing that agreement, and where the agreement was signed. Just as the Aburi Accord, where Ghana hosted the Nigerians, the Biafran and co. at Aburi, we also want to know where was the Togoland agreement between Ghana took place, which year, and what exactly was in the trusteeship or in the union agreement. We are a union country, and Ghana must start thinking and behaving that way. Nobody have the right to chase any Togolander from demanding from these things of history. So this afternoon, the 24th of February 2025, those of you who keep that tangent of the argument, always ready to accuse us for demanding these legitimate questions, please, if the question is a stupid question for you, just give us the answer that we need, because to us it's not a stupid question. Tell us who gave Ghana the right to make a law that no Togolander must ask or speak about the history of Togoland or Western Togoland. Where is it stated in the union agreement? I leave you with this question, and I pray that before you start castigating and accusing anyone talking about Western Togoland, you have a reflection on these things. You are a proud Ghanaian as you are. Demand the publication of this document, because if they said a country is in a union with your country, you should be interested in finding out the details of that union, so that you can also tell your children tomorrow that on so and so date there was a union between these two countries, just as it happened between the Czech republics and the Slovenian in the 60s when they came together to form the Czechoslovakia. When they realized that the union was not working well, they separate peacefully. So nobody should think that Togoland cannot separate from the union or the so-called union that Britain claimed they have formed for us. We are humans. We have the right for our own country and our own nationality. Thank you so much for having time for me. These are legitimate questions for us. Thank you.